Guys, happy Tuesday. Okay, today's lesson is going to be pretty similar to yesterday's lesson with equivalent fractions, but today we're going to be generating equivalent fractions. So remember that equivalent fractions are just fractions that name the same amount, and to generate means to make. So today we're going to be making equivalent fractions. Okay, so first let's review yesterday's lesson and see if these are equivalent before we keep going. So we've got 1/3 compared to 2/6. What method can I use to check if these are equivalent? Yes, the butterfly method. Very good. So let's go ahead and draw our butterfly wings. Remember, they're always going to be diagonal from each other, and then we're going to multiply. 3 times 2 is what? 6. Very good. And then we'll go the other way. 6 times 1 is 6. Very good. Okay, so we've got 6 and 6. So equivalent or not equivalent? Very good. They are equivalent. So we are going to put our equal sign right there in the middle. All right, let's check this one. 7/9 compared to 2/3. We're going to use our butterfly method again. So go ahead and draw those butterfly wings. All righty, so now we're going to multiply. 9 times 2 is 18. Very good. And then when we multiply across this way, for 7 times 3, 4th grade, what do I get? 21. Very good. And we always make sure that goes right up there by the numerator. Okay. So I've got 21 and 18. So equivalent or not equivalent? Equivalent or not equivalent? Not equivalent. Very good. And remember, when we write the not equivalent sign, we're going to draw the equal sign, and then what do we put through it? Very good. We put a slash right through it just like that for not equal, not equivalent. All right, so now let's get into today's lesson and look at generating or making some equivalent fractions. So making equivalent fractions is pretty easy because you kind of have some freedom there, because all we're going to do is we're going to pick a number, and then we're going to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by that number. So throw a number at me. What you got? Scream some numbers out. 5? Okay, let's go with 5. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator both by 5. Okay, so 2 times 5 gives me what? 10. Very good. And 7 times 5 gives me 35. Very good. All righty, so now I have created an equivalent fraction. 10/35 is equivalent to 2/7. You don't believe me? That's that easy? Okay, I'll show you. Let's go ahead and compare these over here using our butterfly method, and I'll show you they're equal. So we've got 2/7 and we've got 10/35. Okay, so what is 7 times 10? Very good. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. What about 35 times 2? Yeah, we might not know that one right off the top of our head, but we know that we can work that out over here. All right, 2 times 5 is 10. Very good. So 0 goes down, 1 goes up. 2 times 3 is good. 6 plus 1 more is 7. So 2 times 35 is also 70. So are those equal? Yes, they are. Very good. See, I told you that was that easy. You just got to pick a number and make sure you multiply the numerator and the denominator by that number. So what happens if you only multiply the numerator by that? Right, you're going to come up with a fraction that's not equivalent. So you have to make sure that you multiply the numerator and the denominator by that same number. Okay. Let's do one more. Throw some more numbers at me. Throw some more numbers at me. 3. I heard 3. I'm going to use 3. Okay. So remember, we're going to take our number we picked, which is 3, and we're going to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by that number. So 3 times 3 and 5 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Very good. And 5 times 3 is 15. Very good. And there are our new equivalent fractions. 3/5 is equal to 9/15, and 2/7 is equal to 10/35. And that's it. All right, guys, great job today. You're doing so good getting started into fractions. Make sure you're always checking your folders for any assignments that your teacher might have given you. Always come back to these lessons if you need them as a refresher, and I will see you on Thursday for a new lesson.